Good afternoon. I'm Joshua Philip Licayan, and this is the report in Chapter 11 of Human Resource Management, which talks about preventing accidents and protecting employee health. Accidents in the workplace may be reduced to a great extent if accident-prone individuals are not hired. This may be done through the use of effective selection methods. Personality tests are useful in determining the characteristics of job applicants and may be used as basis for screening out individuals who are deemed accident-prone. Selecting the right employees is crucial for maintaining a safe work environment. This involves hiring individuals who possess the necessary skills, experience, and attitude to prioritize safety. Number 2 is employee training. Employees may be trained to perform safe and proper job procedures. This requirement is especially applicable to newly hired employees who are not yet familiar with their respective jobs and the immediate environment of their workplaces. Employee training. Employees may be trained to perform safe and proper job procedures. This requirement is especially applicable to newly hired employees who are not yet familiar with their respective jobs and the immediate environment of their workplaces. Employee training is a vital component in maintaining a secure and productive work environment, particularly for newly hired staff unfamiliar with their roles and workplace surroundings. Safety incentive programs. In the promotion of safety in the workplace, employee motivation is an important factor. For example, if an employee is aware of rewards given by the company to individuals or groups with outstanding safety record, the employee will be more active in using safe work procedures. The organization may adopt a safety standard that will be used as basis for granting rewards. Individual and group recognition. Employees who consistently follow safe work procedures may be individually recognized and rewarded. Alternatively, if assessing individual safety records is challenging, group performance can be acknowledged and rewarded. Establishing safety standards. Organization may define specific safety standards as a basis for granting rewards. This could include criteria such as accident-free periods, adherence to safety protocols, or the successful completion of safety training programs. Recognizing an employee's commitment to safety with salary increase is a tangible way to show appreciation and encourage others to prioritize safe work practices. Next is safety audit. A safety audit is one undertaken to determine unsafe job behaviors aimed to prevent unsafe acts on the part of the employees. Safety audit. Safety audit is a proactive approach taken by organizations to identify and prevent unsafe job behaviors, ultimately ensuring a secure work environment. This process involves the careful observation of employees by supervisors or safety committees while they are performing their tasks. The primary goal is to detect and correct any unsafe behaviors promptly. During a safety audit, supervisors or safety committee members actively observe employees as they carry out their job responsibilities. This includes task, interaction, and adherence to safety protocols. The focus of the audit is to pinpoint any behaviors or actions that could pose a risk to the safety of employees or others in the workplace. This may include failure to use personal protective equipment, improper handling of equipment, or neglect of safety procedures. Accident investigations. One of the means used in accident prevention is the determination of the cause of accident if one has occurred. When the cause is determined through investigations, measures may be undertaken to eliminate the cause and thus prevent the accident from happening. Minor accidents may be investigated by supervisors. Sometimes, accidents are too intense to warrant investigation by a maintenance team of experts. which may consist of an engineer, a supervisor, a senior manager, and a safety professional. Accident investigations are crucial for preventing future incidents by determining the root cause of the accident that have occurred. Once the causes are identified through a thorough investigation, appropriate measures can be taken to eliminate them, thereby preventing similar accidents from happening in the future. Safety committees. A safety committee is one which involves workers in safety. This committee is usually composed of workers in different levels and from a variety of departments. The HR department has a representative in the committee. The safety committee performs the following tasks: assist with inspection and accident investigation, conduct safety meetings, answer workers questions about safety programs, bring workers safety concerns to management attention, help develop safety incentive programs, and develop ideas to improve workplace safety. Protecting employee health. Protecting the health of the employee is a concern as important as preventing accidents. This is made possible through the following: a healthy work environment. To a great extent, the work environment affects the health of employees. This consists of whatever the employees comes in contact with during the course of work. The work environment may be characterized by any combination of the following: exposure to chemicals, air pollution in the workplace, exposure to dangerous rays emitted by machines and equipment, and exposure to sick person. Some chemicals are hazardous to human health. Employees whose work involves handling chemicals are especially prone to getting affected by them. Chemical exposure in workplaces. Hazardous chemicals in workplaces, notably in factories and nuclear power plants, pose risk to human health. Air pollution. Indoor air pollution in offices and factories can cause employee sickness. Rays from machines like copiers and X-ray machines emit harmful rays which could harm the employee. Exposure to sickness. Healthcare professions expose employees to sick individuals, heightening contamination risk during outbreaks. Hospital personnel like doctors and nurses are especially exposed to sick persons. The onset of AIDS and the threat of SARS stress the risk of possible contamination from affected hospital patients. In maintaining a healthy work environment, certain measures must be instituted to minimize, if not totally eliminate, the health hazards in the workplace. Another measure aimed at maintaining a healthy environment is the provision of proper ventilation in the work areas. Preventive measures help employees not to develop life-threatening illness or become permanently disabled. The preventive approach to health maintenance involves encouraging employees to make lifestyle changes through better nutrition, regularly exercising, abstinence from smoking and alcohol, stress counseling, and annual physical examination. Better nutrition improves employees' nutritional habits to safeguard their physiological and psychological well-being. By conducting seminars and activities that promote nutritional awareness, it provides resources and support to encourage healthier eating habits. Regular exercise programs mitigate health risks associated with a sedentary lifestyle by promoting regular physical activity. By establishing and maintaining regular exercise program within the organization, it encourages employees to engage in activities that promote physical fitness. Abstinence from smoking and alcohol addresses the health hazards linked to smoking and excessive alcohol consumption by formulating and communicating policies discouraging smoking and excessive alcohol use, by designating non-smoking areas, and consider implementing programs to support employees in overcoming addiction. Stress counseling. Stress counseling helps employees cope with the psychological demands of their jobs and manages stress effectively by providing access to stress counseling services and conducting workshops or training sessions on stress management techniques. Last one is annual physical examination. It facilitates early detection and prevention of disease through regular health checkups. The annual physical examination is a crucial tool for proactively maintaining employee health, including blood tests, urinalysis, stool examination, chest x-rays, ECGs, stress tests, and more. It enables early disease detection and prevention. This comprehensive approach, supported by companies, offers benefits such as early intervention, preventive measures, and cost-effective health management. Promoting employee well-being, it fosters a positive workplace culture and enhances productivity. This commitment underscores the company's dedication to the health and longevity of its workforce. Stress is the result of an interaction between a person and the environment in which the person believes that the situation is overwhelming and dangerous to his or her well-being. Stress is a very important component of the activity of every employee. If stress in the workplace is not managed properly, it can compromise the productivity of the organization as a whole. If the stress is mild, it even helps motivate the workers. Deadlines, quotas, and the presence of supervisors are source of mild stress. When a worker is given a deadline, for instances, the stress caused by it prods him to finish his work within the working time. Too much stress, however, can be a menace to the worker's health. If that happens, his work is affected. The emotional indicators of stress includes prolonged unhappiness or boredom, explosive anger and reaction to minor difficulties, and a pessimistic view of life. Some of the behavioral indicators of stress are the following: insomnia, difficulty in concentration, feeling of hyperactivity, excessive use of alcohol or drugs. When left unchecked, the physical manifestation of stress progresses into 4 stages as follows. Stage 1, trembling, twitching, or foot and finger tapping. Stage 2, sweating palms, nausea, nervous stomachs, or rapid breathing. Stage 3, variable heartbeat rate, erratic blood pressure, oversecretion of stomach acids, and breath holding. Stage 4, headaches, ulcer, asthma, and or hypertension. Potential sources of stress. There are 3 general classes of potential sources of stress: environmental, organizational, and individual. The organization is a great potential source of stress for the employee. Among the organizational factors that may confront the worker relate to his or her job, his or her role in the organization, interpersonal demands created by other employees, excessive rules and lack of participation in decisions, and lastly, leadership styles that breed tension, fear, and anxiety among employees. Individual approach to stress. Individual approaches to stress. Individuals experience stress arising from factors which includes family issues, personal financial problems, and inherent personality characteristics. When a person is having a trouble with his or her spouse, this may affect his work. A person who faces 3-month-old unpaid household bills will bring his worries to his job. Finally, some persons possesses characteristics that make him prone to stress. When stress has become severe and work is affected, the individual may adopt any of the following strategies: increasing physical exercise, relaxation training, and expanding the social support network. Organizational approaches to stress management. The organization has several available strategies in stress management. These are the following: implementing sound HRM practices, increasing formal organizational communication, increasing employee involvement, and redesigning jobs. So, implementing sound human resource management practices is effective selection and training. It ensures worker sound HRM practices. It ensures workers are well qualified for their roles. And sound HRM practices, effective selection and training. It ensures workers are well qualified for their roles. Clear job descriptions. It reduces anxiety by providing explicit job responsibilities. Performance expectations. Clearly communicating performance expectations to alleviate stress. Effective reward system. Relieve stress. Sound HRM practices. Effective selection and training. Ensures workers are well qualified for their roles. Clear job descriptions reduces anxiety by providing explicit jobs responsibilities. And performance expectations clearly communicate performance expectations to alleviate stress. And effective reward system release stress by addressing pay expectation. Increasing formal communication to diminish Increasing formal organizational communications with employees to reduce worker uncertainty by lessening role ambiguity and role conflict. It enhances formal communication to diminish role ambiguity and conflict, reducing worker uncertainty. Increased organizational communication enhances formal communication to diminish role ambiguity and conflict, reducing worker uncertainty. The third is employee involvement in decision making. It promotes greater employee participation in decision-making process, making him less worried about the outcomes of their chosen decision. Job redesign. Redesigns job to offer more responsibility, meaningful tasks, autonomy, and increased feedback, leading to reduced stress. Thank you for listening. That's all.